Hi, boys and girls. Thanks for joining my dog Reno and I for your final math assessment. Topic 15 test is tomorrow. So I'm glad that you decided to listen to this review because there are some very valuable information on here. And if you ever need to pause it and take some notes, I highly encourage you to do that. I'm going to go through some examples of some questions that are on the test and we're going to walk through those. Okay, so grab a piece of paper and a pencil.
Okay, one of the questions that I noticed a lot of people got wrong on one of the lessons this past week and a half is how many faces do you see? A lot of people wrote down how many faces are on a cube, but this particular question says how many faces do you see? And we see 1, 2, 3 faces, okay? As far as the edges, it's going to ask how many edges do you see? And the way we mark our edges is by putting X's on them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 edges on this cube, okay? How many vertices do you see? We're going to circle that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 vertices, okay? Now, for an actual cube, how many faces does a cube have? Well, there's a box, 1, 2, top and bottom, and then all 4 sides is 6 faces, okay? So a cube has 6 equal faces. How many vertices does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 vertices. And edges, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Has 12 edges. Hope you got to see that okay. All right, next question. Oops, wrong one. Which polygon is not a quadrilateral? Okay, when we think about quadrilateral, remember it has 4 sides, 4 angles, 4 vertices. Okay, so this one has 4 sides, 4 angles, and 4 vertices, so you would not choose that one. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. That's a quadrilateral, so you would not choose that. The one polygon that is not a quadrilateral has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vertices. So C is not a quadrilateral. Do you remember what shape has 5 sides, 5 vertices, and 5 angles? If you said pentagon, you were correct. Good job. Okay, now we have a word problem. Sheridan draws a polygon. It has fewer than 5 sides and more angles than a triangle. Which shape did she draw? Okay, so it has fewer than 5 sides. Fewer means less than. So could it be a hexagon? No, because a hexagon has 6 sides. So we're not going to choose a hexagon. And it has more angles than a triangle. Well, if it has fewer than 5 sides, a triangle has fewer than 5 sides, but it has more angles than a triangle. It cannot be a triangle. So it has to be a rectangle. So we'll double check it. It has fewer than 5 sides. A rectangle has how many? 4 sides. It has more angles than a triangle. It has 4 angles, so it is the rectangle. Okay, we'll go on to the next question. Okay, the next question. Brandon draws a polygon with 5 sides and 5 angles. Which shape did he draw? A pentagon, a quadrilateral, or a triangle? If you guessed a pentagon, you were correct. If you guessed quadrilateral, that is not correct because a quadrilateral has 4 sides and 4 angles. And if you guessed a triangle, that is incorrect because a triangle has 3 sides and 3 angles. So a polygon is any shape that is closed and has lines, angles. Okay, here we go. Austin was able to find 3 ways to divide a square into fourths, which was not one of his ways. Which was not one of his ways. If you look at A, how many shares are in shape A? 1, 2, 3, 4 equal shares. It says it was not one of his ways. Okay, so that would have been one of his ways. So we're not going to pick A. B shows 1, 2, 3 equal shares. So this is not divided into fourths, but this one is divided into thirds, right? 1, 2, 3. Shape C is divided into 1, 2, 3, 4 equal shares as well. A and C are divided into fourths because there are 4 equal shares. B is divided into thirds. So this could not be one of his ways since he divided a square into fourths. This was not one of his ways. Okay. Next question. Which polygon has 4 sides that are all different lengths? Okay, let's just pretend like I used a ruler and drew all of these shapes, okay? This has 4 sides. Those are all the same lengths, so we would not choose that one. We're looking for all different lengths. Okay, shape B is a rectangle. This side and this side are equal lengths, and this side and this side are equal lengths. So they're not all different, only opposite sides are different. So this one is a rectangle, so we are not going to choose the rectangle. This one has one side that's shorter than this side, and this side is shorter than this side, so all 4 sides are different lengths. So we're going to choose this shape. Okay, let's go on to the next question. Now, here are different shapes, different polygons. They're all closed figures. Okay, so we have shape 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, this shape has 4 equal sides, 4 vertices, and 4 angles. So it's either a triangle, a rectangle, a pentagon, a quadrilateral, a square, or a hexagon. And if you said square, you are correct. This side has opposite sides are equal. That can't be a square. It could be a quadrilateral, and it could be a rectangle. So we're going to put B for rectangle right now, and then we'll come back and see if there's anything else. Okay, we're going to go to number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides, 5 vertices. It must be a what? A pentagon. Very good. Number 4, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides, 6 vertices, and 6 angles. That has to be what? If you said F hexagon, you were correct. Now this one, it's an odd shape, but it is all closed figures. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, 4 vertices, and 4 angles. That is not a square and it's not a rectangle, so this can only be called a D, quadrilateral. And last but not least, we have a shape that has 1, 2, 3 sides, 3 vertices. It must be a triangle. Okay, remember these polygons and how we describe them. Okay, here we go. Almost to the end here. What is true about this shape? Choose all that apply. Remember, whenever it says choose all that apply, that means there's probably more than one correct answer. So always, always go through every choice. Okay, is this true? I have 3 sides. 1, 2, 3. Yes. I have 4 vertices. No. I have 1 right angle. And remember, a right angle, it's like 2 straight lines that come together. That makes this part a right angle. Yes. I have 3 angles. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay. Next problem. This square is divided into how many equal shares? Now, pay attention to the test because I think in one of the questions, it says squares instead of shares, so don't let that confuse you. Okay, it has how many equal shares? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 equal shares. Okay, each share is a blank of the whole. So if it's divided into 4 equal parts, it is a fourth, F-O-U-R-T-H. 4 equal shares is 1/4. The whole is how many fourths? 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4 is 4/4. Okay. So if you have a sandwich, it's divided into 4 equal pieces. Each piece is 1 out of 4, so it's 1/4. And all 4 together, 4/4 is a whole. Okay, just remember that. Okay, ooh, this one's nice and colorful, right? The rectangle below has been divided into 3 equal shares. How many squares are in each equal share? On the test, it might say square instead of share, okay? How many squares are in each equal share? So I colored them. This is 4, 4, and 4. So there are 4 squares in each equal share, okay? Now, these can be a little tricky, so pay attention. Which shows another way to divide the rectangle into 3 equal shares? Well, this blue share has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares. This red share has 3 squares. And this gold color has 1, 2, 3, 4 squares. There are 3 shares, but are they equal? No, because you have 3, 4, and 5 squares. So that is not a good way to divide the rectangle. Now, is this divided into 3 equal shares? If you look at it and you say, well, the green and the orange look equal, but the purple doesn't, pay attention because it doesn't matter the shape. You want to know if 1, 2, 3, 4 squares are in the green share, 1, 2, 3, 4 squares are in the orange share, and 1, 2, 3, 4 squares are in the purple share. So B is divided into 3 equal shares. Okay, only 2 to go. Which statements are true about this rectangle? A, there are 4 columns. B, there are 3 columns. C, there are 3 rows. And D, there are 4 rows. Well, if you remember in class, we talked about rows and columns. Okay, so rows go from left to right, columns go up and down. Okay, so don't forget. So look at A, there are 4 columns. 1, 2, 3. No, there are 3 columns. So B is correct. There are 3 columns. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, there are 4 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. Yes. Now, look at this question right here. Add by columns to find out how many squares are in the rectangle. When we look at columns, how many squares are in each column? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 12, right? 3 times 4 equals 12. All right, the last one here, add by rows to find out how many squares are in the rectangle. Look at the shape. We're going in rows. So how many are in this row? 3. How many are in the second row? Another 3. Third row, another 3. Fourth row, another 3. 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, there are 12 squares in this rectangle. Just remember, column goes up and down and rows go left to right. Okay, last one. Scott wants a design that shows halves. Which designs could Scott use? A, B, or C? Now it says which design. So that could mean that there's more than one correct answer. Okay, this is one shape divided into 2 equal parts. So yes, he could use this design. Although this looks crazy, these 2 parts, pretend like mine, are absolutely symmetrical. But this would be 2, if you like cut them apart and stack them on top of each other, they could be the same size and shape. So yes, you could use this design. Could we use design C? If this line wasn't there, we could, but it's 1, 2, 3. It's in fourths. This is in fourths. So you could not use this one. So you would choose A and B. I hope you have enjoyed this review. Go back and check it out if you are unsure about something. Good luck on the test. I know you're going to do great. Bye.